Okay, I'll use a couple of teaspoons of butter. I'm going to stick it in the pan over medium heat. A couple tablespoons of self-rising flour. I'm going to put it in the pot with the butter. Whisk that around until it's smooth and bubbly. Okay, that doesn't look like it's going to be enough, so we'll add more butter and more flour. I'll add just a little more flour to thicken it up. Or it's not quite thick enough yet. I'm going to let the flour brown a little just to cook the rawness out of the flour. We're going to add some turkey drippings to the giblet gravy that from the turkey that I cooked. Okay, once you get your gravy to the thickness that you want, you may have to add a little bit more turkey broth. And then you add in your pepper and dice up a boiled egg. And then you want to add in your giblets. And if you don't know what giblets are, it's the inside package of your turkey that contains the neck and the heart and the liver and gizzards. And you will stir these around. You don't want to whisk them, you just want to stir them in with your gravy. And it's a little bit thick, so we're going to add just a little bit of filtered water. And it is to the consistency that I like. And I'm going to say voila, it's done. And you don't have to add any salt to this because the turkey drippings have plenty of salt already in it. Okay, so the first gravy was Southern style giblet gravy. And this one is going to be this northern style giblet gravy or Yankee style. So the first thing you want to do is the turkey drippings that you have left over, you want to bring those up to a simmer. Next we're going to prepare our cornstarch mixture or thickening agent, filtered water. Adding the cornstarch to it. Give it a good mix, get all the lumps out of it. I'm going to stir in the cornstarch mixture into your turkey broth or turkey drippings a little bit at a time and whisk it really well. And you gotta wait for the broth to come to a simmer to know if it's thick enough. We'll go ahead and add the pepper. Like I said, the turkey drippings already has salt, so you don't need to add any more salt. So you add your cornstarch until you get to the consistency that you want, or thickness. Turn off the burner, and now you can start adding your boiled eggs. Slice them up, dice them up. And you want to make sure to stir these in and not whisk them because they will disintegrate, and you don't want that. Now on the eggs, you can either dice them like this, or you can slice. Some people like to slice them and put them in. That's your preference, however you want those. And then you're going to add in the rest of your giblets. Like I said, you want to stir all this in and not whisk. And then you want to give it a taste test like any good chef would do. Do not put your spoon back in there that you taste tested with. And if it tastes good to you, you're all done. Voila. That is Yankee style giblet gravy. Here's just a little helpful hint to so you don't dirty up a bunch of dishes and you're not putting the spoon that you taste tested with back into the pot. Anyway, you just take a clean spoon, put it into your taste testing spoon, or whatever you dipped out, and that's what you can use to taste test with. And then you still have a clean spoon in your pot. You have it dirtied it up, and you're not continuously dirtying up other dishes.